Just a quick note on Durbin Newton, the brother of Carrie Newton, Allie McCullough's constant companion throughout 1874, at least the parts that I've read of her diary. Obviously, at the time, in June of 1874, women's movements such as the temperance movement and suffrage were in high gear, and the Normal Zealots, which was a speaking group, I think, similar to the Lyceum group, had a vote on the matter of suffrage, and they resolved that there should be an educational basis for the right of suffrage. Several speakers gave their opinion to the affirmative and negative. I don't know if it's Robert Lathers, but R. Lathers of Inkster gave a negative, voted in the negative. W.E. Bellows of Ypsilanti voted in the affirmative, and I assume this is Durbin Newton, Ypsilanti, followed on the affirmative. He was a year older than Allie, and there seemed to be some flirtation between the two and some meanness on the part of Durbin, who casually stated that she would die within a year, which she did. He wasn't wrong. But she also believed earlier in the year, where I chanced upon an entry while searching for something else, that she believed he had sent her a Valentine's card in the mail. Anyways, here's D. Newton, which I assume is Durbin. If it's not, then it's not. But I believe it is, since he was attending the normal college at that point. D. Newton, Ypsilanti, followed on the affirmative. Many people vote with a certain political party simply because their fathers and grandfathers always belonged to that party. They have one-sided views of political matters and are governed by many ignorant and unjust prejudices. This is a source of great evil to the country, and can be remedied by requiring the young to become informed in regard to the history and present policy of our country. In states where the highest degree of education prevails, we find the best legislation and the greatest statesmen, as illustrated on one hand by the state of Massachusetts, and on the other by certain states of the South. The speaker suggested that in order to avoid confusion at the time of the election, it would be well to have inspectors, whose business it would be to examine young candidates previous to election day and give them certificates for a certain number of years, or for life, to be presented at the polls. He would not introduce the system too abruptly, but commence with the rising generation, leaving those who are advanced in years unmolested. It would induce many parents, both American and foreign, to take more interest in sustaining our public schools, thus rendering compulsory education unnecessary. At first, I thought he was the one who gave the opinion, but the speaker suggested that. So, anyway, that was his opinion on the matter. Just a short, brief mention, since I don't wish to forget this matter. There's also another little tidbit that was not connected to Durbin, but rather the suffrage movement, and I can't find it now. Maybe it was on page 2. I think it was page 3, though. No, I think it was actually page 2 of page 3 of the previous edition. Anyway, that's all. I'll find that eventually and post it.